Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Word with another video, and yesterday we reset really well. I think we were in the top 1K, and so, today we had to lock in a bit. Our defense did not do very well, but you know what? I locked in and got another 320. That's back-to-back days now. Yesterday a plus 41 through 8 defenses, today plus 10. So really nice day. We're resetting about 5,700, which is really, really nice actually, and we'll keep it rolling. But yeah, honestly, this is the army that I've been running the last couple days. I did edit it a bit as I added another headhunter into this army and, kind of messed around with a couple of things. I dropped from 5 wizards to 3 so I could add a headhunter and another minion. So yeah, I really like this army a lot, especially the ice block helps out with the easy fireball with the sneezy. The minion prince actually is unreal, and you'll see that a couple times today, but yeah, it's absolutely unreal. The queen with this equipment, the double epics, is by far her best equipment, and she is so strong. And then the king just with his Sui equipment, honestly, pretty standard stuff. Yetis in the clan castle I've found a lot better than super minions or other stuff like that. So yeah, this is the army that I've been running. I've been absolutely crushing with it, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for all the support I've had in the last couple videos, kind of crushing the views and stuff, and I've hit 1,150 subscribers, which is absolutely unreal. You guys are absolutely crushing it. I'm so thankful for that. So thank you guys so much, and without further ado, I really hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you all after the hits. All right, loading into the first one here. Okay, we've got ourselves a huge rage core, and this guy from the Exiled. I don't know him personally, but I do know this clan, so this will be a nice one if I can triple. I'd be looking for a fireball onto the Crusher Mortar, but to be honest, the multi is even enough value, so that might be just what I'm going to go for right here, be a little bit safer. I think I'm going to come from the top side because the Gear Tower and Monolith are both pretty scary, and I could be losing my Warden to them. I'm also going to start directly onto the Broom Witch because yeah, the Warden can 1v1 the Broom Witch, and we can get it out of the way early, so that'd be really nice. And yeah, right here I'm going to pop the Furnace just to help out. Oh, nice. That jumped onto my healers. That sucks. But okay, we're going to be rolling in, and, I might try and snipe out the storage. But yeah, I want to try and hit the multi in the core right here. It leaves up the multi, Inferno, and Ricochet Cannon on the far side, but I get a Rage Tower and 3 big defenses, so that's a good enough fireball in my opinion. And it definitely is good enough, so yeah, Warden goes in right here. I'm going to snipe out the Mortar and hopefully that Tesla, because then I can invis the Ricochet Cannon with the Expo right there. And yeah, once we take down the Scatter, it should be a triple invis. I'm going to take down this Wizard Tower just to be sure. We get the Expo down. Okay, there we go. Invis right there, Invis right there, Invis right there, triple. We hit the core. Beautiful. All right, we hit the fireball super clean. Let's see where my Warden goes. I have an extra invis available for him, which is really nice. So I think we're looking really good, but he should, I think, turn towards the right here. I got a Hog Rider to try and tank for the Headhunter, and look at that, just absolutely beautiful. The Hog Rider is really nice with the pairing with the, what's it called? Oh man, I can't remember it, but the Flame Flinger. But if you're not using it, then yeah, I think it's really good right there to do stuff like that. And to be honest, I'm not seeing a good use for any Siege Machine, to be honest. I'm going to freeze the Minion Prince right there because he's pretty scary. And yeah, I'm probably just going to go fully opposite side with the Siege Barracks right there. There's a couple balloons to try and help out. I'm going to poison right here. Oh, shoot, I should have hit the Furnace. I don't know why it didn't look like there was one there, to be honest. But yeah, there was one, so a little bit of a mistake. We're kind of walking around right here, and yeah, we're going to be into some pretty heavy damage on this Giga Bomb. I'm going to be popping the Minion Prince to help out through the Gear Tower section, because with the Giga Bomb, that's a lot of damage for my Warden to go through, so nice. The fact that this is just a little bit lessened is really huge for him. I'm going to try and take down this air defense, because to be honest, it's kind of the only last thing right here. The Azure Dragon with the Queen should be able to get that down, and yeah, I think my Minion Prince with the Invis right here should be able to get down that whole compartment. 2 Headhunters are going to come in to try and help out. I'm actually going to invis my Queen right there. Rage up the Minion Prince and Warden because, yep, they're going to kind of destroy the rest of these defenses. And nice, we get a triple. Really clean right there. And yeah, I really like that. That's a tough core, and I didn't need to be too greedy. Got enough, got the 3-star. And let's move on to the next one. All right, into the second one. All right, we got ourselves a huge Invis Rage core. And I just got to make sure that I can land my fireball on this Fire Spitter. That's where all the value is. There's a really nice Flame Flinger on this bottom side, though. But I don't think I want to try, because if I try and set it up, that means I won't be charging from this corner. I think this is the easiest corner to charge by far, so I do gotta be careful when my warden does step up over to that side. But yeah, for now we're gonna just walk very normally. I want to get the Azure Dragon with the Sui. Once again, that's how I've been using it in yesterday's video, and I think that worked out really well. So that's what I'm going to try and do right here. Warden should be able to solo. Okay, Ricochet Cannon plus X-Bow, maybe not. We're going to see. I got the help of the Furnace, though, but yeah, it looks like I might also take the Archer Tower here. Yeah, I'm not going to sustain this. So I'll Rage. Just make sure we get through this. Nice, nice, nice. Warden's walking. He's got a lot to get through. I'm going to try and help him through this Wizard Tower plus Mortar. Mortar taking some splash damage, which is huge right there. We get on the air defense. Nice, nice, nice. We get in right here. And then, yeah, once this Expo goes down, I can set up triple Invis to be safe. Not sure if I would need them all, but rather be safe than sorry always. Okay, so I'll pop this right here. Here's 1, 2, and 3. I might hit the Builder Hut, to be honest. Nice. I was going to say I'd hope not, but I really don't like the Hook Tower right here. So I'm going to let my Warden join in with my heroes. Azure Dragon, there's that plus that. Actually, I should have taken down the air defense. That baby dragon's just going to get sniped out instantly. That's no good. Got a wall break right here for my king. Honestly, he's not going to go in. There's another wall break for my queen, but that's no good because they're going to continue going around. I got a funnel in my king right here because I do want my king to be hooked if he can. Don't necessarily know if it's going to happen, but I'll try my best. There's a skeleton spell to try and distract the hook, but also the monolith. The warden's making the king's making his way into the base now. And I'll probably just have to use his ability literally strictly to open up these walls. There it is. I'll just use that right there. And yeah, there's a kind of hefty section at this backside. But I think the minion prince can get to that kind of alone, and that's about it. So yeah, I'm going to let my Hog Rider do some work down here. And we're kind of slowly making our way through this. I'm going to use the minion prince just like that on that angle right there, because that is the final section. I can't really have access because I have no more wall breakers, but that's okay. I'm saving the minion prince ability right here because he didn't need to use it yet, and I want the metal pants as long as I can. I'm going to let him take a little damage before I pop it and heal right back up right there. 3 balloons to try and take out the bomb tower and hopefully into the air defense. That'd be ideal. And then, yeah, I'm going to pop the queen ability plus the rage right here. No need to try and swag it. Just going to pop it to be certain right here. Going to freeze on the Scattershot Expo and queen. And, yeah, we rolled through this one really nicely, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't like my warden going towards the hook tower, so I just provided him a little bit of support, and we crash it. So a really nice 3-star right here. Love to see it. And let's move on to the next one. Okay, next hit, we get ourselves a huge Invis core. This Rage Tower section is pretty tough as well, but I can go in with the minion prince right there as support. So yeah, on this base, I'm going to be looking. The Flame Flinger is tough with the heroes so high, so I don't think it'll get any value right there. And yeah, I'll be looking for Fireball into the Gear Tower or Monolith. I think I'm going to go for the Gear. I'm going to go for the Monolith because the minion prince is on this side, and that's how we like to do it. Also, the Broom Witch is right here, which is, you know, I like to take down early with the Warden. That's always easy. So yeah, I'm going to let my Warden kind of continue cooking right here. He's going to have a pretty far trip to go to make it all the way over there, but, you know, I think he can do it. Obviously, that's why I'm putting him here, because if I didn't think he could do it, I wouldn't do it. But yeah, he's making his way around. And yeah, we're going to get the mortar, hopefully go left to the elixir collector. Nice. Apologize for my voice once again. Yeah, I lost it a bit yesterday, so doing the best that I can here. But a rage should be enough to get me through this. Oh, sorry. Yep, there we go. Nice. So we walk our way through this. That balloon actually does really good because, yeah, the boogers only tank red mines, so we need the balloons to tank black mines as well. I got a freeze ready just in case because I don't think, that's really unfortunate that I don't quite get the cannon down right there. But yeah, I'm taking up a fair amount of time on this walk because I am trying to charge decently deep, which, you know, this is a pretty deep charge. Honestly, I'm hoping the air defense just pushes my warden right. I don't actually want it down for any other reason because, yeah, I'm going to get down the Expo and Air Sweeper, and then I'm going to launch my Fireball. I might just be hitting the multi just to be safe rather than sorry. Oh, shoot, my warden's probably going to go outside the base. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate because now I'm going to have to Invis the Sweeper, which feels like a waste, but at least I don't have to Ice Block. I can just go with a simple double Invis right here. Nice. I'll just take the multi. To be honest, I'm going to Ice Block just to stop my warden from lunging because, yeah, he was moving pretty quick. And then, yeah, right here, I'm going to go in with this. Going to get the Azure Dragon. Now I'm looking back at my warden. Nice. Okay, so we got that down really nicely. And as I mentioned, the Minion Prince's plan is to go with the warden here. So I'm going to let these guys continue cooking. I would rather not use my king ability right here. because I hope my king can go back outside, and there's just way more value around the base here for them. So I'm going to let them continue going. Maybe my king ability to... Okay, good. Queen follows too. I like that a lot. Going to pop this right here, keeping an eye on my warden. So soon I'm going to have to use my minion prince on this bomb tower to kind of just push me through that section. Yeah, warden's just continuing to walk right here. About to pop the king ability. Okay, there goes the rage tower, so there goes the minion prince. Oh, I honestly missed most of those. Okay, they still worked out though. And yeah, double headhunter right here. There's a hog rider. So now I don't really have to be too scared. My minion prince is cooking through everything. The skeleton spell will help out because that multi's about to go down. So now there's not much, splash, so that skeleton spell should go crazy. And yeah, minion prince is still cooking. Just going to continue trying to tank for him. And there's really nothing left on this base. As long as I get this down in time, which I think I should, no problem. But yeah, there's always the question of time right here. So I'm going to invis my minion prince just to be safer. And yeah, I'm trying to take down these storages and kind of these other buildings. I'm going to be finishing onto that multi, but I'm going to rage just to try and make it through this as quick as I can. Just the multi right here, 99, and yep. Oh, well, there's a black mine, but we still get it. Nice 3-star. And yeah, let's move on to the next. All right, into this next one. Okay, I like to go behind the spitter, so that's already telling me to look at this top side. But that hook tower, I kind of do need to fireball right there. So honestly, I'm going to set up a flinger at this top side because it should get some really good value. I do need to test for stuff, but I do think I'll be okay. I want to take down that, and then how can I set up this fireball? It looks like 3 invis should get it. If I insta-fireball, that should hit the hook, or at least a scatter shot, which would still get it. So yeah, we're looking all right. I want to take down this, as I mentioned. I'll check for skelly traps or anything right there. And yeah, the flinger up top here, boom, look at that. A skeleton trap, as I was thinking. 2 archers will go to finish that out. And yeah, let's get this one set up. So 1, 2, 3, right from the bottom right there. And nice, we actually hit the hook tower, which is beautiful. We get some pretty nice value. I guess I should put down my healers, right? And yeah, we're going to save the, as I've mentioned many times, the furnace. Oh, what hit my flame flinger? Oh, somehow I pulled the CC. I think the balloons did that. So that's not good. Usually when the flame flinger pops early, I actually do fail. So I didn't get any value from it. I might get the ricochet cannon, but no value. So I do got to lock in right here. I got a good fireball, but I am going into the fire spitters. There's 2 expos. So yeah, definitely got to lock in on this one. I might try and use some rocket balloons, though, to snipe out that multi. That's pretty weak in there. So, shoot. I don't think that one's even going to shoot. Oh, nice, it did. Oh, it's still 1 shot, though. Got to get another in there. That one will get it. But yeah, furnace comes down, so I'm going to poison it. And yeah, my warden's going to be walking. I'm probably going to try and suey behind this fire spitter. One of them. But yeah, this is going to be tough for sure. I'd rather not the fire spitter hit my warden and suey. That'd be really bad if it just, was able to hit all aspects of my attack. But yeah, the warden does well right here. We're going to do fine. I'm going to rage up, get a headhunter in, which might have been a little slow. Yeah, I'm going to freeze the king just to really make sure my warden can stay alive. But incoming king and queen right here. The warden's going through it with damage right here. Honestly, he's getting absolutely fried. I'll invis, which is pretty good because it does put the tank back onto my heroes from this left side. The warden's going crazy with damage taken on this one. And yeah, my king's going around the outside, so I don't like that either. So this one's not looking amazing on me already. Queen ability is going to have to pop right here. The warden's on the town hall, which kind of is interesting. But the minion prince is doing well on the outside here on his own. I probably want to be popping the ability. There's the king ability actually to open everything right there, which is really nice. And yeah, the minion prince, I'll pop the ability right there just mostly to hit the defenses. I don't know how this one's looking though. I really don't usually do well when I lose the flinger like that early, but I think I'm doing well because the minion prince has all got a good area of damage right here, and there's just kind of the air defense, and my giant might be able to clear this section, so I think I'm still got this one. I got the ice block in case I need to ice block my minion prince just to make sure the air defense doesn't kill him, but I think we're doing all right here. Yeah, I think we get this triple, which is actually awesome. I don't usually clutch them up after I lose my flinger, but yeah, honestly, that was really weird on that approach, kind of going into both spitters, which is not ideal, but yeah, I like that a lot. And with that 3-star, let's keep it rolling. Okay, next hit right here, and wow, this is a very interesting double rage base. This one's going to make me think a little bit, that's for sure, but I do see some flame flinger value up by these kind of multi, as long as I take down those mortars. And I mean, there's a lot of value by the fire spitters for fireball, but I think Yeah, I think I'm just going to fireball the Rage Tower and have my Warden walk down to the bottom. So let's see the best way to do that. I think I can hit a triple Invis as long as I can hit those Invises. Wow. Oh, okay, I missed the Rage Tower. Let's see where that lands. Honestly, I don't know if that's very good value. Did I get the other Fire Spitter? No, that actually sucks to not get that one. But yeah, we'll see if I can get my Warden through that. I should be able to just with, you know, a little bit of help. The Broom Witch might get pulled right here, which kind of sucks, but it'll come over to my Warden eventually. Okay, no, it doesn't. Nice. Hog Rider to just check for any kind of ground skellies, ground traps. Since there's nothing, I'm going to set the Flame Flinger up there. Kind of forget about it because I do got to lock in down here. And I didn't get the Spitter that's going to be facing my Warden, which is kind of the worst part because the other Spitter wouldn't have, like, getting this one wouldn't have been too bad. But yeah, not ideal. Obviously, I wanted the Rage Tower. Kind of missed my Fireball a bit, but we're still moving fine right here. I'm going to get a Wizard, maybe 2 Wizards right here. Because I really do want my Warden to go down to the bottom. So I think he naturally would have, but I'm going to pop these just to be certain. 4 balloons. How are these not pulling my Warden? I really don't understand this sometimes. Yeah, he should be going down to the bottom. So I don't like that at all. Now I got a Furnace and Headhunter going towards him. So I don't know how this is looking. I really don't like my Warden at all going into the Fire Spitter right here. I do not like that at all. But yeah, King and Queen are coming in. There's the Furnace. There's the Baby Dragon. 1 Headhunter. I'm going to go in with this. There's that. Got to keep an eye on my Warden because, yeah, he's going to be going into this really heavy Rage section. And I might need to also throw my Minion Prince right there. So I do got to be careful. Definitely going to have to Rage my Warden, though. That's for sure. So here comes the Rage. There's a Freeze. Hopefully that can keep my Warden alive. I feel like it should. There's an Invis. Okay, there's my King ability to kind of pull all of that. I actually really like this, I think, to be honest. I think I'm liking how this is looking, to be honest with you. A couple Rocketloons to help out right there. And yeah, as long as my Minion Prince can go in right there and hit the Gear Tower, I think we're looking really nice. Awesome. So I think we're really good right here because that's going to hit everything on the base. And we're going to kind of hit the ground expos here from behind, which isn't bad. I'm going to use my balloons to try and snipe that Archer Tower. And yeah, I think we actually got this one, it was a really weird, you know, my Warden was kind of scary for a bit, but I got the Fire Spitter to turn onto the Queen, which was huge, so it didn't just continue to kill all my healers. And yeah, we actually overkilled this one, swagging the Queen ability, so, you know, as much as stuff is kind of happening weirdly or, you know, not exactly to, you know, plan, we're adjusting on the fly and still crushing these bases. So yeah, really nice 3-star swagging the Queen ability and 3 spell space, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, into this one. Great. I do not like the core hook towers, so I got a couple options. This is interesting. Because, yeah, I do want to stay away from that hook tower, but I also want to set a funnel with this fireball. I think maybe the monolith gets the hook tower, though, with 3 tiles between them. I'm pretty sure that's the range. So I'm going to try and fireball the mono right here, and it gets me into the Broom Witch early, which I do like to do. And I'd actually be fine if my Warden decided to step down, so... because then I'd be fighting the Clan Castle with the healers behind my Wardens, so the Furnaces would never go to the healers. So I do like this. Let's see what happens. To hit the Monolith, I'll Invis the Rico and Sweeper, and then I think I can hit a triple right here. No way 3 balloons pulls it. I guess with this, what's it called, still alive, the pet, the Sneezy, still alive, then 3 balloons does pull it, so... Yeah, we're going to walk our way in right here. We're onto the Ricochet Cannon. At this point, I don't need to take down the Archer Tower since I will be invising it anyway. But yeah, I got a triple invis right here. Just going to hit that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, I have to hit a 4th because I missed that one because I'm an idiot. Please hit the hook tower. Oh, great, it doesn't either. So we actually get a terrible fireball. This one's not looking good. Do I even get the Monolith? Okay, I do at least. But yeah, this one's not looking good at all. I need to keep my Warden away from that, kind of at all costs. Gonna have to go with the Sui right here in front of the Warden once again to try and, you know, keep my Warden away. I don't think he gets hooked. He's well far away. Okay, good. I was a little worried, though, not gonna lie. But yeah, we're rolling in. I'm probably gonna go with the Log Launcher, which is definitely a little risky right here. But you know what? I guess we're here for the risk. I'll Rage up. As we make our way through, the King's going to do really good with his ability right there. Nice, we kind of hit everything. The Log Launcher's rolling through, and I think what's going to have to kind of save me on this one is the Minion Prince. It might get some really nice value right there. It definitely will. And yeah, I'm going to wall break right there. There's that. So the Minion Prince is going to turn right here. and pop his ability onto the scatter shot like that. Awesome. And yeah, my warden's kind of being weird, like he's going to be following troops around. So I'm not like, this is not the ideal way kind of to use this army. I'm going to rage up my minion prince since it's got a lot to get through right here. And yeah, I'm going to kind of leave my queen right there. There's just a lot of ground, like both ground expos and a bunch of recos down here. I'm going to let my minion prince cook, and I think we're actually going to get this one too, which is crazy. I've been hitting these bases really weirdly, like, this is not the approach to kind of... I literally fireballed 1 mono in this attack, right? And there's a centralized hook, and I'm still going to 3-star it pretty comfortably. So kind of crazy. I think I'm making some really nice plays, though. Like, that minion prince got a lot of value on that right side. The log launcher kind of went all the way into the core, so I think it did well. At least it weakened up all the defenses where my king was. But yeah, we're absolutely slamming these bases, even if not everything's going according to plan. So really, really nice. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. All right, in this one, we've got another hook tower. And I would like to fireball it, but the thing is, I really like to stay behind the fire spitters. So to be honest, hitting this multi-gear is a really nice fireball. And even if I hit the monolith, I get some decent value. But yeah, the clan castle is a really nice target right here. So hitting that multi-gear is going to be my plan. If I take down these mortars, yeah, I'd be comfortable then to hit a fireball with the triple invis. So I'm going to take down the mortars right there. Triple invis. There's the fireball. Nice work right there, splitting the invis, which you definitely need to know how to do because, yeah, you have to do that often. We get the clan castle, we get both spitters, and nice. Really nice setup right here. My warden's going to choose a side, and then I think my plan, I would like a log launcher through 12. That would get some really nice value, but my Sui's going to have to go through a flank, so it would kind of be all on its own, which is weird. And there's a decently hefty flank, so I think the siege barracks does get good value on this one, so definitely going to be using it, which means I can use a furnace right here with my warden. Okay, good. I was hoping that didn't get splashed right away because that'd be unfortunate. Honestly, my warden might go right because of, everything that went down already, but Headhunter should be on time right there. Nice. I did add another one, which I have been liking a lot. I'm hoping, oh man, with that collector going down, my warden's really, like, does he go left? He goes into the minion prince, which is weird. Tornado's probably going to pull him right, like almost guaranteed, which is just so weird. But this is why you wait, because if I started my Sui right, yep, my warden's going to go right here. Interesting. And I'm probably going to go log launcher just because it's a core town hall. Yeah, I'm going to go in with that right there. There's the log launcher. Azure Dragon right here. Baby Dragon, honestly, just to try and get down the collector. Then I'll use a couple Rocketloons onto that. And yeah, wall break right here for my queen mostly. I don't know if my king's quite going to go in. Trying to, but yeah, oh, that skeleton was awful. It would have been really good on the monolith up top, and I just wasted it, so that's no good by me. My king ability is going to be really good on this hook right here. Nice, he gets pulled in. That's really good right there, distracting for that. My queen and yetis are now into the town hall. And yeah, honestly, my minion prince is going to come in just for the multi-arch, trying to line up that angle pretty well. Got it right there, and I'm just going to hold the ability because the town hall, the monolith, all just went down. So there's really no more damage over there. And yeah, I think we've crushed this one. I'm going to rage up the queen and yetis, mostly just the queen. I guess the yetis went down. But yeah, queen ability right here. Minion prince ability. And yeah, we've absolutely slammed this one. So let's wrap it up and get into the next one because I've been absolutely loving this army. I've been absolutely crushing with it. And yeah, these attacks have been going really well today. Just absolutely destroying the meta as rage bases have been everywhere. And we're swagging 6 spell space and, probably the minion prince ability as well because I didn't really need it. So yeah, let's keep it rolling and into the next one. All right, you guys know what time it is. This is my favorite. It is time to buckle up and get this 320. And honestly, I really like this base for my army. It should be really good. I'd like to fireball the builder hut if I can because that gets the clan castle as well as everything. So I'm going to charge this corner and see if I can set that up. It's going to need 2 invis in the core, so I can only use 2. Oh, wow, that wall breaker was not intentional at all. So I can only use 2 outside, and that means, I can use 1 on this wizard tower and multi-archer if I need, and then 1 somewhere on the right. So I do got to make sure that I'm thinking what I kind of want to do is hit the air sweeper and Rico. So I kind of want to take down this wizard tower and air defense and probably charge all the way through the expo. I think that's a pretty good plan, so I'll see how far I can get with that. Nice, we get that down really easily, no Tesla, which is really nice. And yeah, I think once I get that down, I'm just going to take down that wizard tower just to be extra safe right here. I don't know if I'm going to get the expo though, which is a little unfortunate. But honestly, at this angle, I'm not going to need... oh shoot, let me get the mortar. At this angle, I'm not going to need, sorry, the sweeper invis. So I'm just going to go right here. Luckily, the hook can't reach me still. Well, not luckily, but which is good. Yeah, let me take that down. Triple Invis right here. We're going to hit the Invis tower, I guess. But yeah, I'll still take that. We get absolutely everything in the core. Really nice fireball. It's kind of a sketchy setup. Like it was, you know, kind of unsure for a bit there if I was going to hit it. And there's not a whole lot. I don't even need a Skelly spell because once we get the Expo, then it's the Rico. And yeah, there's just not a whole lot of damage at one time. But we're going to come in right here with my Sui. There is the Azure Dragon. 2 balloons just to check for any black mines. The balloons took down the Royal Champion because I had some rocket balloons earlier. And now plus that balloon, so that's insane. And to be honest, I'm going to get the log launcher rolling through. Probably the Minion Prince is going to help out here with the Invis tower especially, but also lessening the damage on the Warden like crazy. So there it goes. That's really nice. I wanted the log launcher to roll through with my Sui, but yeah, my Warden definitely needed help right there. So I had to use, or sorry, he was engaging the Invis tower well before I'd planned. So, oh man, my Queen got wrecked and so did my log launcher. So a little interesting right here. I'm going to rage up and hopefully we can funnel back in. There we go. We did that really nicely right there. Oh, honestly, an amazing freeze spell right there. I'm going to go with the skeleton spell onto this Minion Prince, even though, yeah, there's an Invis and another Rage right here. Hopefully, honestly, even if my Minion Prince goes down, my Warden's in there. This one's absolutely smashed. So yeah, I'd lose the Minion Prince. Like I said, I might. Warden or King gets the rest. And yeah, there's the 320. Really clean day. And let's keep it rolling.